morning everyone. Well, it's been a little while since I've done a proper vlog actually. Did a little update video that you've probably seen, a couple of YouTube shorts, nothing particularly too interesting. But I thought today that I'd do or try at least and do a vlog because I'm off to Skegness. We've got, I think it was 1 pallet of ice cream to go to an ice cream place in Skegness. Now, obviously, apart from Skegness being a nice place to go, we've also went there about a month ago because we've had a holiday at Butlins. Went over there for a week and had a holiday, so it's been a bit weird for vlogs, to be honest, because obviously we had the holiday, but also the type of work I'm doing hasn't really been something that I can vlog because it's either just too busy or it's just not interesting or just not been able to. So I mean, a lot of the places that I go to, I can't really take a camera in because I deliver to places like Lidl's RDC in Peterborough and Amazon, and start wandering around with the camera in there, they're gonna talk to you and potentially ban you off site. So, you know, if I do that, I'm gonna get in trouble. And I don't want to get in trouble because I'm enjoying the job. Been here a good couple of months now. So that's kind of the reason why videos have been a bit lacking at the moment, and it's not something I can control either. You know, it will pick up, you know. I mean, this summer's been pretty weird, to be honest. It's been very, very, very hot, as we all know. We've had 2 or even 3 heat waves now since summer started. And let's be honest, you don't really want to see me sweating away behind the wheel here. That doesn't make very good content, does it? Grim. But yeah, we're off to Skegness today. We're off to Boston. We're off to, I have got to go Peterborough, one pallet to Peterborough, and I've also got to go to March as well. I've got 2 drops in March, literally almost next door to each other. So yeah, but obviously because I'm going to Skegness, I thought I'll try and do a little vlog.
Take second exit at roundabout.
I don't really know what kind of vlog it's going to be, but we'll do our best. So yeah, I hope you all are doing okay and managing to get through all of the stuff that's going on at the moment. Life's pretty hard for everyone at the minute with the way things are costing and the way everything's all going up and costing more, and the only thing that isn't going up is the wages to pay for it all. So yeah, it's been a bit hard, not going to lie. You know, HGV isn't one of those industries that pays too much, especially on pallet networks. You know, it's one of those industries that
in 500 yards, take second exit at roundabout.
Doesn't pay very much. So, well, it pays okay. I mean, I'm getting paid class 1 to drive a class 2, so. But the class 1 money is, it's about the go rate.
Take second exit at roundabout.
Will you shut up? Every time I do a video, it always talks too much. I must remember to mute it. I always forget. Always. So yeah, you might fall off the window, by the way, because I've already put you back up twice, but it has stayed there for a good 20 minutes, so hopefully it'll be alright now. Anyway, today I'm driving a DAF. What's interesting about this particular DAF is that it's done 5,764 miles. And when I first drove it, it had less than 600 miles on it. So it's brand spanking new.
In 1 mile, take second exit at roundabout.
And I don't like it. The reason I don't like it Just like any other kind of DAF really, but the problem with this motor is that, well, there's a few things actually. One, there's no bleeding cup holder. All there is an afterthought down here, which is just pointless. I don't know what it is with trucks and cup holders. They know HGV drivers drink a lot of coffee, but I think they do it on purpose. They do it on purpose so that you can't drink your coffee and you're grumpy. Because I've had to drink my coffee because I can't drive and hold it. So now I have no drink. Yes, thank you for the sympathy. But also this motor is, all of our trucks have got tail lifts. So we don't have any trucks that don't have tail lifts.
In 500 yards, take second exit at roundabout.
You're getting turned down because you're doing my head in. Yeah, so all of our trucks have got tail lifts, and the trailers have also got tail lifts as well, or most of them have. And when you have a tail lift, those of you who've done pallet stuff or do multi-drop, when you've got a tail lift to drop, sometimes you go somewhere and the ground isn't level, or you're on a hill and you need to get a pallet off, and it's just an absolute pain in the arse because you can't always drop the tail lift all the way to be able to pull it out. Our tail lifts are the tuck unders, so that means that they kind of fold out, and to do that it has to go underneath the bed, so to speak. And sometimes you need to raise the suspension or the air at the back to be able to unfold the tail lift properly if you're on a bit of an incline. It only needs like a few inches. And of course, when you've got airbags, you can adjust the height just like you do on a tractor unit, which is great because you've got flexibility. You know, if you're on a hill, you can raise the bed so that, you know, the pallet can go flying off the end of the tail lift. And equally, you know, if you're down a hill and you've got a couple of heavy pallets, maybe some paper or some booze, whatever, you can you can lower the suspension so that it levels out, so it's a bit easy for you. This truck, however, doesn't have airbags, it has springs, which is only exacerbated by the fact that this truck is as high as a trailer. Now you think, if you stand next to a trailer, you think it sort of comes up to sort of middle of where your chest is for an average person. So it's pretty high, and it's kind of pointless. And actually it's that high, when I first took this into Amazon, their RDC, who pretty much exclusively run trailers, was that high that it missed the bumpers at the back of this motor and hit the posts at the back. That's how high this motor is. It is stupid. Now obviously, we had two of these motors, brand new. They're wrapped in our livery, and one of them had reflectors at the back underneath the rubbers. The rubbers, if the post is here, there's about a 4-inch gap before the top, like the bottom of the rubber, so the rubber's up a bit, which doesn't make much sense to me because I actually ended up denting the post behind the curtain pole, only very slightly, and it's not rubbing on the curtain, but because this motor is so high, it actually missed, the rubbers missed the top of the dock, went over it. So I ended up slamming in, well, I didn't slam into it, I mean I was careful, but yeah, it just isn't suitable for, you know, for what we do. For like forklift jobs, you know, maybe even some semi-long distance forklift jobs, this truck is perfect. And just to put that into perspective as well, this motor is 13'8" high. 13'8" high. It's rigid. It is ridiculously tall. And it's not like a purpose-built motor for maybe, I don't know, I mean, you see those glass pane lorries, don't you? They're really tall. Or some of the wholesaler motors, they're pretty tall as well. This is just a standard box rigid with a curtain side. 13 foot 8 tall. In fact, it was about 4 inches off the height of our shortest trailer. It's bonkers. So it can't go under too many bridges. It can't go to some places because it's just too tall. You can't adjust the bed height. It hasn't got a very good cup holder, or any cup holder as far as I'm concerned. And to top it all off, it's limited to 53 miles an hour. 53 miles an hour. It's not even one of those that on the cruise control is 53, but on the pedal it's 56. Nope. It's flat out limited to 53 miles an hour. So yeah, everything all in sundry overtakes you. Very slow to get up to speed. I think this is stuck in eco mode as well, so you can't even. It's not even got much poke to it. I reckon it'd go a lot quicker if it was taken out of eco mode because it's just trying to save fuel. So yeah, all in all, I'm not very happy with this motor. And to top it all off, DAF, literally, right, I don't mind saying this because I'm being honest and it's my opinion. This motor, there is no innovation whatsoever. It's got the same dashboard from the dashboard they had 10 years ago. It's just new. Honestly, I mean, DAF, seriously, just whoever designed your interiors needs to give their head a wobble, because honestly, I mean, it's functional, don't get me wrong, it just hasn't changed. Where's the innovation? There's literally no innovation in here whatsoever. Still got the same 3 knobs for the climate control. To be fair, it has got aircon, which is good, and it has got an armrest, so they're 2 plus points. Oh, and the tacho is pretty good as well. I do like the tacho in this, because it tells you I've got 3 hours and 51 minutes till I need a 45, and if I'm getting close to me 6 hours working time, that'll also tell me, and it'll tell me how much brake I've got left and everything. So it's the tacho's idiot proof basically. But apart from that, yeah, it's just there's nothing exciting about this truck. It's your bog standard rigid, probably one of the cheaper ones. Because I mean, when you buy a truck, you buy the chassis and the cab. You don't buy the bit that goes on the back. That's done by someone else. Because you design or you choose what you want on the back, whether you're flatbed or box, curbside or whatever. It just, yeah, it's the same. It's literally the same DAF it's got, well, the same dashboard it's had for like the last 10 years. It's still got this stupid multifunction wheel thing that doesn't work. I don't know why they keep putting these in here. This just, it's annoying. And this is a moped rider on a fucking dual carriageway. Well, you can bloody flash your lights at me, Mr. Van. It's entirely up to you, mate, but you are a numpty. Honestly, there's a truck behind me. The van was behind the truck. And this van literally put his foot down so hard behind this lorry because we both had to slow down because of the moped driver. Anyway, I've waffled enough. I'll speak to you guys in a bit. I'll do a little time lapse of the sunny road, enjoy the weather, and I'll come back to you in a bit.
Don't play with my heart, just let me go. Please let me go. You like to love so hard and then you throw it away. You like to open skies and then you blame it on me. You're someone I can never be with. You joke about my flaws and weaknesses. Why do you love so hard and then just throw it away? You opened up my heart and just to close it on me. Don't blame it on me.
just in Skegness now. Just come into the town. We're about a mile away from our destination, so we shouldn't be too long now. I'm hoping, because we're delivering ice cream to an ice cream place, I might get an ice cream. That would be very nice. It feels really weird to drive this this route back to Skegness because, like I say, we came on holiday here literally a month ago. In fact, a month ago we were here, so it's very strange to come back in the truck instead of a car. Lots of baggage. Fortunately, we're not going quite as far as Butlins, because I'd have loved to have shown you Fantasy Island as well. For those of you who know Fantasy Island, you'll know what I mean, but in fact you just saw a sign for it. It's basically like a theme park mixed in with a market stall, and then there's like an indoor bit with a couple of rides and stuff. It's quite an unusual place, it's quite big. The market stall must have easily 200 stalls. Well, maybe a bit less than that. Probably a good 100 stalls, I'd say. So yeah, it's quite big. It's a bit samey, sort of phone repairs and Bluetooth speakers, clothes, and the occasional vape shop and toy shop. I mean, that's kind of the crux of what it is, but it's quite nice. Good for a little day out, I'd say. And there's a wicked breakfast place there as well. Right, I'm pretty much here. Just got to figure out. Apparently, it's asking me to go left and straight left again. So let's see what that's all about. I'll take up a bit of this lane actually because it looks a bit tight. What time is it? 54. Well, that's that one delivered. That was behind. It's a bit weird. It's behind a bunch of houses, essentially. So couldn't really film because it was a bit awkward. But we delivered it. Pallet of flakes. I even tried to get a free ice cream, but didn't get one. Which isn't very good, but there you are. It is what it is. I need the address of the next drop, which is in Boston. That's the one. I hope this isn't the I'm going to Green Core in Boston, and I'm hoping it isn't the one I think it is, because it's a bit tight. Well, it's not tight, it's just a bit of a pain. I don't think it is. I think it's the one that's alright. So out of here, turn left, turn right. A bit warm now. 23.5 degrees it is. Oh, that can wait. I want to drink, but I have nowhere to put it. Gosh, that's annoying. Useless truck. Right, let's get going. But yeah, that drop weren't too bad. Nice bunch of lads. So I literally just dropped it off the truck on the road. I've seen some Butlins employees. Dropped it on the road, and they wheeled it in on their pallet truck. So that was easy, really. I only got it off the truck, really. Left here. Try and get out of this road here. So yeah, I got 23 miles just over to get to Green Core. Nice people let me out. Perfect. That was always a bit of a risk getting out of there because I know this is quite a busy road. But we made it. Yeah, a bit gutted I didn't get an ice cream, if I'm honest. I did fancy an ice cream. That smelt so nice in there. They were using this well, they were like rollers, but it was more like a radiator, really. I think they were like cooling the ice cream down by running it over this radiator, which was being cooled, I'm assuming, by an aircon. And it was just sort of like dripping down, and then I guess it's just sort of pumped around and rotated. And there was a bloke who was mixing something that looked brown, which I'm assuming is chocolate. They did let me use their toilet, but yeah, Christ, that smelled really nice. I did drop a little hint, but nobody come out with an ice cream. Never mind. Have to take the family up somewhere and get an ice cream at the weekend, I think. Because I really fancy one now. And I can see a bloody Costa in front of me. All these things I can't have because of this useless truck. Well, listen guys, I'm literally just sat here in traffic waiting to get out of Skegness now, so there's not really much to show you and whatnot. So rather than you looking at me in traffic, which is really boring, I'll speak to you guys in a little while once I've probably in a couple of drops, I would think, because Green Core probably not going to let me film in there. It's a bit funny. They've got security and everything. So I'll talk to you in a bit. Right. Just done my second delivery at Boston, and we're now heading over to Peterborough. So, my mate had a pallet pickup in Boston, and it was a bit of machinery. Sorry, I was keeping my eyes peeled for people's. Yeah, a bit of machinery. It's like a high ab arm. It's not a pallet, but obviously it wasn't ready to be picked up today, so we're going to have to give that a miss. Because I said to him I could pick it up for him, and I rang the company and asked them whether they could do it, and they said they could for a set price, which is fair enough. But yeah, so it's all good until the guy who actually has it, I'm picking up from, said he wasn't about until this afternoon. And of course, I'm now heading out of Boston, so I've not really got much chance to do anything. there you are. So I haven't picked it up, and I'm not going to. Right, we're out of there. So I've got 51 minutes left of my driving time, which isn't going to get us to... We're going to be about 6 minutes away from our drops by the time I run out of driving time, which is a bit annoying. Because I can actually have a break where I'm going, because they've got a big car park and I can chuck it right at the other end. But unfortunately, I'm going to run out of time. So we're going to have to stop for a break before I get there. So if I find a lay-by, I shall nip in it and have a break. Yeah, so far today it's been pretty easy. It's just been a lot of driving, which I don't mind. I prefer the driving to multi-drop type stuff. That's a funny left-hand indicator when you're going straight over, darling. That's a nice Skegness. Volvo, sorry. So yeah, I mean, like today I've had a pallet of flakes. I've had a pallet, or a small pallet of, I think it was beef stock or chicken stock to that factory. And the next pallet's got coming off is 4 pallets, which all looks to be fizzy, Lucozade and energy drinks and all that kind of stuff. So, and I got a forklift there, so it's absolutely easy, no dramas whatsoever. I like it when it's easy. And I just looked at the paperwork and I've got 5 drops in total. I've done 2 already, and 1 collection. So I've got even less to deliver than I thought I had, which is brilliant. Where are you going? No, you can't use indicators? Alright, no worries. I'll work around you. Oh, Burger King! Oh, it's like a right fat git, don't I? Ice cream, Burger King. Apart from like the places that do it properly, like your good burger vans and restaurants and stuff, the best fast food burger you can buy is from Burger King, in my opinion. So, change my mind. And if any of you say that McDonald's burgers are better than Burger King, I'll block you from the channel. So, because McDonald's burgers, whilst are mostly edible, they are terrible value for money, and once they get cold, they taste like crap. So, yeah. Though their milkshakes are quite nice. Right, I should probably speak to you when I'm on my break, so I will chat to you guys in a bit.
Flashing lights dance with fire in the night. I'm wired. Watch the time pass us by. Is this feeling lying? Could you pass the lighter? Yeah, I'm trying to keep my cool. Nicotine in my veins, flaming up desires. What am I supposed to do? Cause it feels so good. Feeling wild like a zoo. Put me in a mood. Put me in a mood. Maybe I should've known that it ain't real. How'd you know how to get into my feelings? You're a trip giving me hopeless solution. Hopeless solution. Baby, I should've known that it ain't real. How'd you know how to get into my feelings? You're a trip giving me hopeless solution. Hopeless solution.
that's us. All done. No dramas. Sort out the paperwork. Delivered, that was collected. Let's get out of here. Oh, it's got to be warm. Yeah, it's got really, really sticky. It's not nice heat. Chuck's saying 29 degrees. Oh, shut up. Bloody daft. Collected 3 boxes of envelopes, delivered my little box, and now we're headed back to the yards. This is going to be another 72.5 miles, and we should be back for about 4:20. I've got 3 hours driving, so yeah, loads of time. Loads of time. I was a little bit worried today because I thought, I know I've got the extra hour if I need it. I knew I'd get home, but I was like, Christ, I don't want to have another 45-minute break just for the extra hour. But we'll be alright. Now I've got to turn left so I can turn right. Roundabouts where everybody thinks everyone's going somewhere else than they really think is going. You can't just have to get out when you can. With that, I'll leave you to it. We'll have a little bit of time lapse, and I'll speak to you on the near home, or the yard.
Can you feel it wrapped around your soul with no control? You can't breathe when you're drowning underwater. There's so much water. I'll run, I'll hide. Darkness always clouds my mind. When I look behind, it's moving closer every time.
Well, I'm just on the NDR at the moment. I'm I'm about, well, just under 10 minutes away from the yard. I'd normally get off on that exit, but as you can see, it's closed. The houses I was talking about earlier on, that's the reason why. That's been a really eventful journey on the way back, to be honest. Pretty quiet. We've got probably about a third of a tank of diesel left, getting on for a quarter. So yeah, I used quite a bit of fuel today actually. By the time I get back to the yard, it's going to be getting on for 280 miles. So yeah, for a multi-drop rigid, that's quite a lot really. I mean, sometimes I've got back to the yard and I've only had a 15-minute break, you know, because I haven't. When I do the booze drops in the city, it's usually about an hour and a half to 2 hours drive in the city. Sometimes it's less than that. And other times, like today, I took a 45-minute break in full, because normally I try and split my breaks. And it was quite early as well, so because I've done so much driving. But I got back to Norwich and the sun's come back out, so at least that's something. And I saw one of our other drivers in a lay-by on the way back, so she's going to be a little bit later than me. She tends to have a break a bit later. I guess that's just how she does it, but she does get in later in the day, so that's about it. So yeah, we have to come this way back to the yard until, I think that road's closed until the 2nd. That's the 23rd today, so we've got 9 days still. To use that road again. That's a bit more of a direct route when you go that way. This isn't much further this way round, but still further. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed today's video anyway, because I haven't been able to show you too much really, but I've tried to show you a bit more scenery than usual, since we've been to some reasonably nice places. Tree. So yeah, if you did like the video, make sure you give it a thumbs up, and if you're not already, don't forget to subscribe and hit the bell icon as well, so that you don't miss out on any future videos as and when they come out. All the usual YouTube stuff, and hopefully you'll join me again for another video in the near future. So, thanks for watching. I'll see you guys in the next one.